Chris. I'm still waiting on your video that I recorded. It's still just sitting there. Hey there, Ace Woman. I got your email. I responded with what I charge and everything. Yeah, so I haven't heard back from you as yet, but I haven't checked emails this morning because I've got a backlog of things I've got to do at the moment. Yeah, so we're live and operational. My glasses, where is my glasses? My grandkids were over at my house and I believe they've been getting into my things. The last time they were there during Christmas, my granddaughter decided to get a pair of scissors and chop up my bracelets, which I've had to repair them myself. Anyway, we have a payment that just came in. The payment is from Erica. Welcome to the room, Erica. So Erica's paid for a detailed reading. Okay, Erica, can we have your question, please? Just let me get my other glasses on. Okay. Erica, yes, I see your donation, so let's get there first. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it too, Ace Woman, Carissa, is it? Carissa, I do know you requested about those boys. I just haven't been in the mindset for that kind of reading at the moment. That's why I just don't do those readings. I know I can do them. I know they're very good when I do those kind of readings and helpful. It just takes a certain sort of zone for me to be in, to sit, focus, look at the pictures. I used to have a lot of time on my hands. My husband was at work for 8 hours, whatever, 40 hours a week, whatever like that. But now I just not so much. Now it's sort of where I'm just doing a little bit online, not even doing the recordings anymore. Maybe I will get back to that, but not too sure. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Erica and her question, because I haven't got a question here on PayPal. So just Erica and your question, please. Are we streaming okay? Let me just go to PayPal over here. Chris, I'll just message you in here. Oh, okay, so it's about you yourself. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you wanted me to look at something to do with those boys and everything. I don't know, it's start of the new year. Now, I'll be online possibly every day, today, tomorrow, the next day. Then the following week, I'll probably only be online one day, and then on the Wednesday for me, your Tuesday, I'm gone. We're going away. My husband has a tournament and everything. That finishes on the 11th, so I'll be leaving on the 7th, I think, and that finishes on the 11th. And then, fingers crossed, we're going on a holiday from there. Yeah, so I could be offline I'll be online this week. So if you want readings, you need to get online now. Yeah, and then I'll take my stuff with me. If I get a chance, I'll do readings. I'll leave a video recording that if people want a reading, you can still do your detailed readings via PayPal, and whilst I'm away, I will do 10-minute reading recordings for people, but not too often. You know, it'll have to be when I can, because I'm going on a holiday, not going away to keep working. And I'm hoping to wind this all down over the next 12 months or 2 years, where this is winding it down a bit, but we'll see how we go. All right, Erica, your husband has another job interview on Wednesday with the City Hall. Will he get hired and will he perform his job duties well? So he didn't get the job where you are? I thought he did. I thought he was starting and working there. I do remember saying that if he got the job that he wouldn't stay there long, he'd go somewhere else. So anyway, let's have a look. Now I've got to stick to the timer too. I've noticed when I was reviewing my video that I'm not sticking to the timer too well. All right. Lance has an interview for a job at City Hall on Wednesday. Show me how will Lance go with a position at City Hall. Will he get a job and will he do well at that job? That just fell on the table. That's a straight out contract, because I said, will he get the job, and that went spit out on the table. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but that just fell out on the table. That is a contract, that is a job, that is like winning the lottery. Okay, that needs to stay out. Show me how Lance will go. Will he be getting a job at City Hall? How will the interview go? If he gets a job there, how will he go? It also represents good money. Permanent money, like City Hall, I'm imagining, is similar to out here with council jobs, government jobs. Once you get in, it's pretty secure and very good benefits, health benefits, all of that sort of thing. And then retirement money is above and beyond compared to your average job. This interview, did Lance seek this out, or are you searching for him to get a job? Because what I'm seeing here looks like you're looking here, there and everywhere for something else for Lance. Because we've got the Queen of Hearts sitting here, which would be you. And then we got this Black Fours. Black Fours is usually where somebody's looking around but not telling the other person that they're looking until something comes up. And it's all about money and change and wanting something different for Lance. So I'm seeing that you're the push behind him going to another interview, trying to get something else. He sought this out himself, okay, but this is showing me that you're the push behind it. This is what I'm getting here. I'm getting two Black Fours, which I don't like, because two Black Fours is where somebody's doing something in the background. They're trying to make something happen. They're trying to seek something else. Now, it can represent that he's doing this without your knowledge as well, that he's actually going behind your back and looking for something else. And the only other way of looking at it is that he's currently employed, so the employer he's working for doesn't realise that he's looking for something else. There's three ways of really looking at it. Okay. Anyway, the Nine of Diamonds is good because that's where somebody's finishing something, starting something else. The Three of Diamonds going to the Nine of Diamonds means money going up substantially. The Ace of Diamonds falling on the table looks really good. Now, moving forward, we do have triple fives, so I don't know if that's, if he gets this position, it's going to be a period of 5. So this is him finishing one job and then going into the next job with the 2 red 5s, because 5s is work. So I do think he's getting the job. I also feel that there's transition within that job. So he may be applying for, I don't know, executive roadworks worker in City Hall. He gets in through there and there's opportunities to branch out and do something else. All right, but it's something to do with a period of 5 weeks. They may want him to start in May. They may want him to start in 5 weeks' time. They may want to put him on to trial him out. It's also something to do with a lot of movement and travel. So it's weird that I said the roads, city roads, or rail, or there's something to do with transport and movement coming up. And he's going to be very balanced and happy about it all. It starts off where he's scared or not too sure, but then it turns very good. It's turning very good. So that's in the near future. In the outcome, we have a surprise windfall of money, some kind of payout, some kind of bonus, something like that. But what's he got to do to get this? We've got a lot of heavy duty work, long hours, stress, maybe being away from home, or maybe things expected that are too hard. It can represent that somebody's not going to be well in the near future. Somebody's going to need care. This could be his family, it could be you, it could even be him himself, because this can stand for sickness, it can stand for, I don't know if you said that he left the military because of some kind of injury, disability or something like that. It can represent that as well. The other way of looking at it is some kind of payout coming towards him. Because it's sort of like a shock that somebody died and left him some money or something. But in regards to work, it's looking like to get the big dollar, it's going to involve a lot more than he first thought. So yeah, he gets the job, he goes in there, but then it's like it's compounding on top of each other. Things are compounding on top of each other. Let's just see what we get in tarots for him. Lance and City Hall interview, possible job. What are you saying up there? Okay. City Hall, job and Lance. I feel there's a lot of push from you, even though he sought that job out. I just feel that the push is coming from you. I don't know why. You said that he sorted out himself. It might be the way you talk about what he's doing right now, or what you expect of him, or what you're wishing for him. Okay. So with the tarots and this job at City Hall, we've got doing things the right way, being responsible, taking care of action, planning in progress. There is something that feels like against the grain for him. Let me just set the last minutes. Yeah, there is something that goes against the grain for him within this job. So it can mean that there's 3 people that they're looking at. He's one of them. Each one of them is missing something, but each one of them has a lot of good quality. He may be sharing responsibilities with somebody he doesn't particularly like as well. He has a lot to do with travel here. It does look like he's getting in the job because he's got the 2 10s here. One of them is the celebration, the job, being, you know, new responsibilities and everything. The other one's showing me somebody feeling very overloaded with this responsibility. There is a firm contract being signed here. He needs to really look at what is entailed within this job, of what he will be doing, and also where he's working right now. What is his commitment? What did he sign when he took on the job where he is? Did he sign something to say that he's definitely going to be there till 6 months' time? Did he sign something that says if he chooses to leave, he has to give 5 weeks notice or whatever? Maybe that's what the 5s were all about. I do see him putting his ducks in a row and working out step by step. I also see him starting to plant the seed of what he wants to do and where he wants to go. There is some disappointment within this reading of things not being exactly the way he thought things would be right now. Bottom of the deck, we have the offer, the opportunity, we have the learning experience, and we have the page. All of these are all about growth and learning and new changes coming in. We have 2 cards that represent taking it easy, taking it slow, step by step, and we have 1 card that is trying to follow your passion, your desire, your dreams at the same time. He needs to do some more talking, possibly some more research or something like that, and be very careful with whatever the deal is with the job. What I mean by that, make sure there's no something that he's signing for that hasn't been fully explained as to if this happens, this is what happens next, or if this happens, this is what happens next. Yeah. Let's just do these. All right, I want you to think about 2 situations or 2 questions. We'll get them done now. Nina and Chris, I'm no longer doing the star signs within the reading because it's making the readings way too long for what they are. So this is your 2 questions. If we get time and there's no other donations, I'll go on to star signs for free. And they'll just be a yes and no and a very, very mini brief reading for people that are watching. So if you are watching and you haven't made a donation, just let Nina or Chris know what your star sign is, and I'll write them down and we'll start looking at them. I don't think I've had a payment at the moment. Okay, so Erica, I want you to think about 2 situations. I'm going to tell you whether the situation is negative or positive, and I'll give you a yes or a no, okay? So first question's from the top, second question from the bottom. Here we go. First question, we have a yes, a no, and a no. Okay, so it looks like this is something where it starts off as a good plan. It starts off as on the journey. This is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. It's all about pleasure and understanding and working together with somebody. Then we have this change that has to happen. There's no escaping what's coming up. It's not negative. It's kind of sitting in that zone of just feeling a little bit disappointed in yourself or himself, you know, not exceeding the limits of what you can do, but not feeling like you're utilizing what you can. There is a sudden change coming up for both of you. There's something that could happen, something happening to somebody else that changes where you two are going. It's got something to do with possible money coming in, so I'm not too sure what that's about. So make sure you have money in savings and don't splurge at this time, because you may have a big bill coming up or something like that. Bottom of the deck with your second question, no, maybe, and yes. So this is a maybe situation. It's not negative, it's not positive. The first situation was more of there was positive attributes to it, and there was a sort of a stalemate attribute to it, and then there was something negative about that section. This one is showing me feeling like some kind of betrayal in the past, feeling like something went wrong. It was beyond your control. It's in the past. You will be moving forward to something good. You will be getting help along the way, and you've got a more clear focus of where you want to go. He's showing up as the King of Wands here. Good marriage, strong, dependable, very bold, very quick, very generous, but it's also the hard worker. I just keep thinking there's something to do with travel coming up in this job. Anyway, thank you. That's your reading. And now, if we haven't had payments, oh, thank you, Chris. I asked you whether the stream was working, and you've said yes. Thank you. Just let me know in capital letters. Put big red crosses on the screen and just go, Betty, Betty, you know, it's not working, if it does tend to do its little thing. Hopefully it doesn't do that today. All right, we haven't had any payments at the moment, that's fine. So what we're going to do, we'll do a couple of the star signs, we'll work through them. If we haven't had payment by the time I've done those, I'm going to turn this off, and I've got a 45-minute reading I have to get done. So if you were watching, what was your name? Anita. Anita, if you are there and you're watching, I needed to get on live. I couldn't do the reading yesterday. I was just so exhausted and everything. And this morning, by the time I went and had tests done and all of that and got home and then got here, yeah, I haven't had time. So even though I was up early, I spent a lot of time waiting in the waiting room with my hubby having tests, and yeah, everything's good, just regular checkup tests, nothing bad. So, all right, let's get cracking with the star signs. So nobody's putting their star sign there, so I'm just going to start with Capricorn. I'm going to write them down as we go. All right, so if you are Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising, this is for you. I was saying to Nina, Chris, I was saying to Nina about I've noticed that when I'm getting towards the end of the live, that's when people are coming online. So anyway, we're going to work on the star signs. Here we go. So we'll put them in piles of 3. Let me make sure, yeah, they're upright. All right, so starting with Capricorn, and we'll work our way through. Capricorn, think about a question. If you're born in January, this is for you, Capricorn, as long as you're born 1st through to the 21st. All right, so think of a question. I'll give you a yes and no and a very mini brief reading for Capricorn, and then we're on to Aquarius, and then so on and so on. So Capricorn, we have a yes, yes, yes. So the answer to your question, straightforward, is yes. We have something to do with straight thinking, fast forward thinking. We have something to do with possible new jobs, contracts being signed, and good luck and abundance is around you right now. And we also have your results, your hard efforts that you've been putting into a job, a relationship, whatever it may be. It's finally being recognized. Now, I don't feel this is about a personal relationship thing. It could be about health. It could be about your health, that you've been working hard at a diet, exercise, changing what you eat, whatever. You're going to see the results very, very soon. But congratulations, Capricorn. This is looking mighty nice, and you get a yes. So that's as quick as it is for the yes and no readings. Up next we have Aquarius. If you are Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, born between the 22nd of January up to the 21st or the 20th of February, and it is Aquarius season right now, so happy birthday to all of those Aquarian people out there. Think about your question, Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, and now, just while I'm saying that, if you don't know what your Moon or your Rising sign is, go into Google or Safari, whatever search engine you use, type in Sun, Moon and Rising calculator. Then you just follow the steps. You put in your day you're born, the time you were born and where you were born, and it will calculate what those 3 symbols are. Okay? Some people have the same Sun and Moon symbols. Some people have the same Sun and Rising symbols. Other people have 3 different symbols. Okay, so Aquarius, yes or no? Let's do that first. You have a yes, you have a yes, and you have a big fat no. Be very careful, Aquarius, at this time, especially with your job, your money, and basically who you're talking to or how you're talking to people. Okay, so at the moment, you're being told to focus on your commitment and learn to do the hard work, put the hard yards in, whether this is about a relationship or your actual job or both. It's just telling you, you need to learn and put lots of focus on working together with people in the right way. If you are in a commitment, a marriage, an engagement, or just being long-term with somebody, you need to reorganize your focus and your skill set and what you want to do. The answer to your question is more of a yes than a no. I just don't like the end card that you've got here. You may be dealing with somebody that is Scorpio energy. If you are, they may not be too happy with you at the moment, or they may have an energy of a Scorpio around them at the moment. You do have some unexpected success coming your way, financial success. You may be selling something and getting a bonus with it. You may be getting some kind of inheritance. You may be getting gifts. Well, it is birthday time, so somebody may have something very, very nice for you at the moment. You're also turning old money into new money. You're investing or something. So if you did win the lottery, don't just go spend. It's telling me that you need to invest and take your time. Now, on to the negative part for the Aquarius reading. Erica has made another payment. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a sec. We'll just finish Aquarius and then we'll get onto your thing. Be careful of what you're doing. Don't be blindfolded with what you need to do. It's showing that somebody focused on an illusion, not the truth. So make sure that you've got your sights set on a person or a job or whatever it may be. Is it obtainable? Is it something that's real, or is it just some sort of illusion that's going on? It can say misuse of your position at work. You may be misusing your time, your position, and it's like you're looking for weakness in somebody else. Now, this could be you doing this, or somebody's doing this to you at the same time. So just be careful of that. I'm feeling somebody's gaslighting, somebody gaslighting you. And if you don't know what that is, there's plenty of YouTube videos on gaslighting. Alrighty, so we had another, hey there, I can't pronounce that, what is that? Ikran? How do you pronounce that in English? Welcome to the room. Alright, we have a donation here. Okay, we have Erica with a donation for another detailed reading. And then we have Crystal with a detailed reading. Okay, Erica, you're first. February. So just general messages for you, Chris, for February. Okay, so Crystal, Erica with your reading first. I'm going to put these aside because we're going to be needing them. And we'll get back to the star signs. We'll do the rest of the star signs when we get a break, if we get a break. Erica, have we got a question for you yet? Let me just scroll back. Oh, the question's on PayPal, sorry. Johan, think me and Lance have more money than her. She has been calling our cell phones. Oh, okay. So you want to know if she thinks that the financial situation for the two of you is a lot better than her. Okay. All right. Let's see what she thinks about yous two financially. What's Johan's thoughts on Lance and Erica financial circumstances? What does Johan think is going on financially for Erica and Lance? What does Johan think the financial situation is for Erica and Lance? I'm just going to put her name down 3 times instead of doing that other thing, because I think we're looking at her and what she thinks. Okay, she feels that there is lies going on. We have black 4 and red 4, which means somebody hiding something, somebody doing something in the background. We have black 9 and red 9, which means, and it happens to be money, which happens to mean that somebody's hiding the truth about something. She has the 2 black cards sitting around a little card. So this is her feeling that if you said, or if Lance said to her, listen, I'm working a part-time job, there's hardly any money there, whatever. If he said that, she feels that this is lies and that you actually have a nest egg, you have something quite substantial sitting there. So if you said, I have $300,000 saved up in a bank account, she thinks that there's closer to 900,000 or 90,000, 30,000, you know what I mean? So she thinks it's triple. She thinks that whatever yous have told her, which is none of her business anyway, yeah, she does definitely think that there's stuff that yous are hiding, possible money that is stashed somewhere, some kind of business that yous are running in the background, or money coming in from somewhere else. She's looking here at the past about, she's assessing what you guys do. Where do you work? She might even ask people, what's the wage at blah, 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 you know, if she knows where you work. So yeah, she's definitely looking at things. She thinks that you have quite a bit of money, not so much Lance, because the money card is sitting around you. I believe that this would be you. She feels that you're flirty, you're fun, you know, you're the one that going to work and pulling in the money. So she feels that you have something, but you're looking at what you got from the past and what you now have and building on it. She also shows you sitting with a lie, the 3 sitting under the red 3. So this is you are hiding what you have, because you don't just have 7, you have the ace, which is the top. So yeah, it definitely looks like this woman feels that you two are showing that you have this much, but she knows that there's something else there. And I think she feels that it's coming from your side, not so much that Lance got anything hidden, because she probably has had that all investigated to get whatever she feels she's entitled to from Lance, because she can't get what she gets from you. Now, while I'm saying that, she may feel that any money Lance may have acquired from wherever, that he's switching it over into your name so that she can't get access to it. So that may be what she thinks as well. Don't be surprised if she comes towards you guys. I mean, you said that she's ringing the phones. I don't know if you're seeing her name come up on the phone, or you know that that's her phone number. I've suggested this before, and I've suggested it to other people when this kind of situation is going on. Get rid of the phone number. Get a totally new phone number and don't give it out to anyone. And just have a phone that sits there with the old phone numbers on it, and just have a look at it from time to time. And if somebody that you want to talk to rings that phone, pick it up. That's the only way I can see you can resolve this thing. But don't be surprised if she starts acting really nice. Our son has a birthday coming up, and I thought that it would be really nice if we all go together. Or, I know that you like blah, 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 Lance, and I'm going to be going, you know. So don't be surprised if she has some kind of devious plan to try and be friendly with you guys. Try and be in your life. I'd have to say that she's being devious because she's trying to find out about the financial situation. The other thing is where she could be saying, you should give me more, Lance, because don't you feel obligated to me? I was your wife, I had your child. Like, don't you feel that you should be giving me more? So she could play the sorry for herself kind of energies coming through there. Let me just see what else we've got. Show me what's Johan thinks going on in the household with financially for Lance and Erica. And I'm going to sneeze, guys. I'm going to sneeze down my shirt. Oh, yuck. Lucky it doesn't come out of the nose, it comes out the mouth. What does... I get a wish for one too. As long as somebody says bless you, I get a wish for one. Yeah, so don't be surprised, because it looked like somebody up to no good and then presenting themselves as something nice. So just be careful if down the track, and maybe that's why she's trying to ring. If she's just ringing randomly just to annoy you, well, just like I said, turn those phones off. Get a new number, don't answer the phone anymore, have it turned on silent continuously, maybe it's buzzing, and have a look, and then turn it off after a certain time. Show me what Johan is thinking in regards to the financial situation for Erica and Lance. She's got 2 cards that normally mean a plan, a future plan, and commitment to what you need to do. They're both in reverse. And then she has this betrayed card here. This normally upright would mean a new job, new money, new contracts, everything. It's in reverse. It's like where somebody promised something but they're not living up to the promises, and she's feeling that she was betrayed. Like, why is she going through tough times financially while you guys aren't? Like, how does she deserve this? She wants justice. She's wishing and hoping for change. She wants to do something different. She wants playful kind of energy coming up. She feels that you two are strong, financially strong. She also feels that you two are on your own journey without her, which is what you need to do. And she also feels like heavy burdens are placed upon her because of the connection between the two of you. Basically, he should still be married to her. She should still be getting his money, his inheritance, his whatever. So yeah, she does feel that you two have got more than her. She's wishing, she's hoping, but she sees you two as strong financially, yes. Okay, we just do these now. And we'll do the questions as well with these. Just show me, what's Johan thinks going on financially with Erica and Lance? What's going on in this woman's mind? I'll tell you a quick story while I'm putting these down. I had a friend, well, I've got a friend, and she was married for a long time, had kids, and then something happened and they ended up divorced. And now and again, she's nowhere near like this woman. She didn't harass them or anything like that. But she would sit there and torture herself looking at where they went, you know, what holidays they went on. And he's retired, he retired a while ago, and watch where him and his new wife would go on holidays. And she would tell me, we made those plans together. Me and him were going to go on that holiday. Me and him were going to buy that kind of car, you know, like, so she feels betrayed that he chose another woman and she kicked him out and they got divorced, and that he's now living the life that she was promised with somebody else. So I feel that I'm telling you that story because I feel that that's how she feels. That she lost him for whatever reason, and you have the life that she was promised. So what she thinks going on, loyalty, that he's being loyal to you, strong with you, that there's some kind of planning that you two are learning from the past and you know what you're doing. She reckons there's something secret going on financially with you guys. It annoys the shit out of her about what you have and what she doesn't have. She wants some kind of, I don't know, she wants something given to her. She's patiently waiting for time. I think she's waiting for the cracks to appear between you and Lance. She's waiting to see when this thing will go down, because it didn't work for her and him, so why is it working with you and him? She sees like the hard working going on. She also sees that you go on journeys or you do your own thing, that you're enjoyment, and she feels very, very stubborn and angry about things. Okay, so let's do yes and no with this deck, just to finish off. All right. So think about two situations, two questions you got in your mind. You could think about something totally different now. We've sort of looked right into that. Hopefully she finds somebody else and moves on soon. Maybe in coming weeks, maybe we can look at that. Is she going to find somebody? Is she going to move on? Okay. Two questions for Erica. Here we go, top and bottom. We've got a yes, yes, and maybe, and we've got a yes, maybe, and a no. So your second question is no. The energy is kind of devious in the second sort of situation. Our first question, we have love, trust, honorability, being honorable, sorry. This is two people working on a journey together and standing behind each other. This is news you've been waiting on, something you've been waiting on is finally here. You're being told just to take your time with something, don't rush anything at this stage. At the bottom of the deck, you're going to have some sort of lucky thing going on, taking a chance on something. You're looking at two options. You're trying to get over here. So this could be, you know, retirement, money, sitting back, relaxing from all your hard work. But you're down here on this bridge trying to get over here. Here, be careful of somebody betraying your trust, somebody being sneaky in the background, somebody not telling the truth there. Other times that can mean if an option comes up, take the chance, take the risk, jump in, okay? But you had opposing cards. You had one telling you to take your time, and the fox, I would say, is meaning somebody sly, not so much about being quick, especially with the slow energy right beside it. Anyway, thank you again, Erica. Okay, Chris, you're up next, and we're doing a detailed reading about February. Let me just check payments at the moment, make sure nothing else has come in. No. So after we do yours, Chris, for a detailed reading for, I just got to check something, hang on a sec. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we go. Detailed reading for February. So we'll start with the poker deck. We'll do your name for February, and then we'll do the 333 for February. So as you know, when I do this, I'll be throwing out there about health, love, money, work. So let's see what we get. Okay, wants me to stop. Here we go. Okay, so first up, I feel that this is all about the stress, looking at this health related. This can be about your fears, about the future, about things going on, but nothing's set in stone, and nothing is, if this was all spades, I'd be concerned. This is clubs. It can be getting different opinions, seeking out information, doing research. There is making a responsible choice here. Now this card can stand for being a parent, and in light of what the other reading was all about, it's like it's sitting in the middle of the darkness. So what I mean by that is it's sitting, this is one side of, there's the parenting, one side of it's all of that, and the other side of it is that. Okay, so the view to the future, the baby, it's a way off, and a lot of talking and a lot of things going on. It's also, this is showing me a female, you know, to do with hormones and things like that. We won't talk about your personal business, medical business online, but this is the fear. This is a fear card, this is your mind. The fear of a 3 developing into a 10, which is worst case scenario. It's just a fear, okay? And it's also sitting in stuff that you think about and stuff to do with family connections and all of that. The future card is showing indecision about do this now, do this later, when's this all going to happen. It's also to do with the baby and parenting and all of that sort of thing. This would be, am I willing to go forward even if it means that I would be doing this on my own, okay? And this stuff here, it's just showing me that you're going to be very up and down in regards to health related matters, but it's not just you. It's not pointing to just you. This is pointing to other people within the family. During February, there may be some hiccups along the way in regards to different people's health going up and down as well. And this is showing a parenting figure. And when I said about possibly doing something alone in the future, we have the 6, which is one parent being there, supportive, and we have one that's in and out of the picture and being there and not being there. In regards to health-related matter, we have 2 individuals showing up here. One with a lot of fear going on, which I think is you, about what's going to happen. You know, if I do this, is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? The other person, I feel that is something that's reached its peak, and it's just going to be these ongoing things that have to be dealt with. In regards to work, this is a lot of work. This is feeling like I've got to go to work, I've got to focus on all of this. When I come home, I'm stressed about something else. So I just feel February, there may be some things that are playing on your mind. There's also something to do with somebody being irresponsible at work, doing the wrong thing, researching the wrong thing, or putting something in place that's just the wrong direction. I've got to make sure that I keep the television screens out of my video feed. All right, let's do the 555. All right, I'm liking this. I'm glad that all of those come out to start with, because now we've got brilliant energy here. Now there is something that does not fit with you or somebody else. Okay, we've got 2 black 8s here. This is like, nope, 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 nope. But you have an offer coming towards you or going out from you that is going to rekindle something from the past. Now, if we're looking at a relationship, this will be an unlikely thing happening. It's like where something that feels like it doesn't fit, it's a great opportunity to bring it together. Let's give an example. Let's call somebody Harry. Okay, so you go to a concert and somebody called Harry is there. The concert turns out to be something that you just can't stand, the music or the people, you just don't want to be there. Something good comes out of this thing. So it can be at work, it can be down the local supermarket, through somewhere you don't want to be, or something that feels not quite right. Something beautiful comes out of it. Something that gives you an idea about what's going to be next. And you're working towards that at first on your own, but then somebody joins forces with you and you go forward together. Now it could be with that reading that I'm waiting for it to upload to send it to you. It could be about the whole baby journey thing. Now in that reading, it was showing girl, girl, girl. In this reading, it's showing double, but it's also showing male energy. So it keeps flipping on me in regards to all of that. February is showing lots of male attention. So remember, I think it was a few months back that all of a sudden you got a contact from this person and that person, and this person was saying this. I feel that same energy again in February. We've got the King of Hearts here, the Jack of Diamonds, the Jack of Hearts, and we have the King of Diamonds. So there's definitely 2 separate male energies here in February. One of them is a soulmate, an attachment. There is a bit of a distance here with the 2 of you. It can be physical distance, or it could be distance of the mind. Like they could live next door to you and something is not on track with each of you. But then it works out and we've got smooth sailing here. Now in regards to work, just quickly, this looks like something that's a bit tough and burdensome turns into something that's smooth sailing. Your outcome cards are amazing. If we look at this in baby terms, this is you with a partner. We have soulmate here, we have father and child, we have baby girl represented with the 4 down here, we have baby boy represented as well, but we have 2 2s, 2 people working together on a plan. We have the 9, which can in a baby circumstance represent the plan for a baby. We have the doctor here, and we have much happiness and celebration. I love your outcome cards for February. Something that starts off hard turns into something amazing. Financially, this is hitting the jackpot. I don't know if you're going to be signing contracts in February for a totally new position where you're going to just be smooth sailing and happy days. We do have a transition going on in regards to work. We got something coming to an end for something to start. We have letting go of stuff. So all the past cards or the challenge cards, 2 of them are negative, 3 of them are positive. The middle cards of where you're going, 1 is negative and 4 is positive. Your outcome cards, every single card is positive. So I like it, Crystal. This is really nice energy. If I did this reading yesterday, my energy, it would have been crap. My energy is good today. Even though I'm tired, I am very, very tired still. It's going to take me probably a week to get over the 4 days that my family was there. Yeah, I'm still very tired trying to get over it. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't worry. You'll be able to review this, listen to the one when I can send it through to you. I'll check that when I finish this, if I can link it to you, and come back and listen to this. Then it will make sense. All right. I'm forgetting that you haven't heard that yet. Show me February for Crystal. What's coming towards her? Hopefully beautiful, positive stuff like what I've seen there. Somebody not acting quite right. We have 2 males in the picture again. One male saying, this is what I want, this is what we should do. You're not too keen. You're sort of looking at him like, yeah, I don't know about this. The other one's not quite right within himself. So we got one that's strong, determined, talks the talk, but you're going back at him with, I don't know about you. I don't know about this situation. The other one, he's coming across as topsy-turvy. 1 minute he's strong, then he's not. So there's definitely 2 energies in February, if not more, that you're dealing with. On the work front, because we've got to finish this up, on the work front, we're going from strength to strength. There's new opportunities here, signing new contracts, manifesting what it is you want. In health and relationships, we have the Empress, which I always see as the fertility card. So we do have discussions around all of that. We don't have any of the 9-month cards. We have some up and down energy of which way to tackle this, which way you're going to do this. We do have somebody, a male energy, that may require attention, medical attention in February, a new set of eyes looking at this particular individual. Are they the same? No, they're not. You are starting on a new journey starting in February, a new plan of what your future is going to be. Your 3 outcome cards are the Fool, the new beginning, starting fresh, the opportunity to grow and learn and new stages, and then we have your manifestation starting to come in, like starting to see what it is you want. Your very first card out was Strength, and it's sitting with the Empress. So to me, I feel that if there was to be a baby and everything, it will be an August Leo baby possibility, or that's when it starts. That's when everything would start. All right, so let's just do the Lenormand deck. It's frozen. Is it frozen for everyone? Yeah, I agree with you about the yes, Chris. Erica's saying that I've frozen. Is it frozen for everybody or just Erica? Oh, I don't know, Chris, if I can actually... Oh, yes, I can. I can go into the studio, see if your video is there. The buzzer's gone, so I'll do the last bit in a sec. There it is. Chris, you should have a video coming to you right now. there it is right now, Chris. I'll explain what I was talking about my energy yesterday, blah, blah, blah. It's on that video. Okay, all right, you haven't froze. Erica, that means that you must have a connection issue or something like that on your end. All right, I did have those problems the last couple of weeks, but it seems to be, I can see a full signal here in front of me. And plus I have a battery plugged in, so. All right, Chris, I want you to think about 2 questions you might have. We'll do more about the energy rather than yes or no. I'll give you a yes or a no, but I want to focus on the energy. Crystal has 2 things in mind at the moment. Show me what she needs to know. Okay, you're looking at all your options. This is a card, it's the Tower in the Lenormand deck. It's not the Tower like the Tarot. So the Tower in the Lenormand deck is where you climb the stairs, you're up high and you're watching what's going on with people. So you're watching people's reactions, you're looking at people's Facebook. In regards to work, this is looking at all the options presented to you. So yeah, this is telling you that you will be moving forward. You've got maybe yes, yes, so it's a yes. You've got positive, positive, and sort of on the fence energy here, so it's more positive. Something you're going to be extremely lucky with coming up, and this is the mothering card. We do have the mothering card showing up, so that's beautiful energy there. But it's also the caretaker. It can be where you're looking after somebody coming up. Your second question is no, yes, and maybe. So it's a maybe for the second sort of area that you're looking at. We've got negative energy, very positive energy, and then again with this I don't know energy. Be careful of this. This is the snake in the grass. It is sitting in the past, but it's also sitting in a challenge area. So just be careful. Somebody trying to play you a fool. You've got the new beginning. It's also, so you had the mother, and now you've got the stork that brings the baby. So a lot of baby energy in this reading in February. It's probably, there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of planning, all of that sort of thing. It's also got the Queen of Hearts at the bottom, which is beautiful energy. But this can be a new job, new beginnings, and you're going to be looking at things all from different angles, and you're also going to be observing other people. Are they putting on their face for you? Are they putting something on for you? So you're going to be weeding out who's telling the truth, who's not telling the truth, that sort of thing. Okay, and who you want to spend time with and who you don't want to have anything to do with, and things like that. Okay, and I don't know if on that reading, Chris, I said anything in regards to the message you received from a particular individual recently. I did say something about it in the first video, and it may have influenced the video itself. That's probably why I deleted it as well. But yeah, I knew he would be back, and I knew, I just find it weird how he referred to you himself as who he is to you in that message. That he was lousy at it, but referring to himself as that to you, it absolutely made no sense, that message. Anyway, the only truth he told in that message was that he was lousy or whatever it was, terrible, or yeah. That was the truth in that message, and at least he owned up to that. But for him to think, anyway, we won't discuss that any further. I don't think we have any more payments, so we'll go back to the star signs, and then it's 20 past 12, so people will probably be coming in here in the next 20 minutes. So if anybody is wanting to do a payment, you need to do it ASAP. If I have to go offline, guys, you can always send a payment and then get a recording sent to you. Oh, Erica, you've paid for a third one. What do you need to prepare yourself? Okay, Erica. Erica again. Thank you so much, Erica. All right, here we go again with Erica. And then we'll go back to the things. what's coming in the month of February towards Erica? Now, Erica, is there any focus you want on this reading? Do you want me looking at financial situation, work situation, health-related matters? I mean, I know you're married and you love Lance and you're together. Or just random messages. Let me just pause this while we're waiting to see what you would like me to focus. I do have a doctor appointment in February that I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so we'll try and put a bit of focus around the medical thing. Show me what's coming towards Erica in February in regards to medical, financial, but let's see. What's coming towards Erica this February, which is, it's the 30th here today, so another day. One more day and then we're into February. Okay, the first card out was your fear. Oh, it's funny that. All right, sitting in your fears, your challenges, your problems in February, you must be like me. You must be one of these people that gets up in your head and just stress. What if this? What if that? Oh my God. Like I had a blood test today and I'm worried about it, you know. And it's probably going to be exactly the same as it's been for the last 10 years. You need to prepare for changes, unexpected changes, so be ready for the unexpected. This could be in regards to health-related matters. It could also be financial matters. We've got some money here. It could be within your family as well, because I'm seeing like father and son energy here as well. The good news is all of these other cards are positive. So this is just what might challenge you, what might be tough to look at. It also can be frustration and anger that I'm seeing here. This could be in February that there's a little bit more going on around this Jahan woman, and it's basically pissing him off. Sorry to say that, but it just looks like somebody annoying, somebody not doing what they said they were going to do, somebody that, oh yeah, I promise, something simple. I was going to take the garbage out. And then you get up the next day, the garbage is overflowing and the bin's already been taken and you're like, you told me you're going to put the garbage out, you know, or you're going to cut the grass, whatever. So February is a time of frustration with somebody that has been in the past not so reliable, okay? And financially speaking, things just sort of a little bit scary, like what's going to go on? If Lance doesn't get better pay, you know, we're going to end up needing more money, or what am I going to do? I want to back off with my work. I'm feeling overloaded. So it all starts off where you're like that. Then, bingo, we have somebody working by your side, which would be Lance. We have somebody taking care of responsibility, you and him together. We have nice surprise coming in. We have a possible journey. Now, I'm not thinking it's a big worldwide trip. I think in February there may be plans to take a trip somewhere, but there may be a little weekend away, a little breathing space. Now, medically speaking, we do have the healthy card. This represents the healthy card, this represents a doctor, and this is new responsibilities. So if you have an appointment and you've been, you know, staying up late at night, not getting enough sleep, or you haven't been getting out of the house and having a bit of a walk, this is where you're taking care of the responsibilities and you turn this thing around, whatever it may be that you've been bugging you, or if you've got symptoms or whatever. It's looks like a clear path, not so much an easy fix. I don't think anything with medical stuff when you're dealing with that can be called an easy fix. But I do see this as something that you or whoever it is very capable of correcting the course, you know, correcting the thing. If we look at this as work, this would be a lot of work, feeling not being recognised, and then the work being recognised. Possible little bonus coming in. It could be to do with Lance getting a new job, his pay going up, and then the load is taken off you because he's earning more money. than what he's earning right now. Your outcome cards in February are showing new responsibilities that you like and sharing that load. There is somebody that's lacking in their dedication to something. So it could be that you joined a gym and you haven't been going, or you said that you were going to paint the room and it hasn't got done. So I feel that there's this kickstart again, like I'm getting back to this, I'm going to start doing this again. And then we have a really nice outcome here. We have some kind of reunion going on. It could be a family reunion, it could be catching up with old friends. There's a lot of male energy in your reading, so I feel you may be talking with some male that you know. If you've got a brother and you haven't seen him for ages, it may be reconnection through the family. There's also, now I know it wouldn't be you, you've told me there's no babies coming your way. There's something to do with news of a baby boy coming into the picture. It looks like it's June, as soon as June, or they get pregnant around June. If it's not a baby, it's a total new beginning and it's going to be very profitable. So February starts tough and gets easier and has a really good outcome. So I like it. I like the energy. Let's see bottom of the deck. Okay, this is where two people are talking about something. 5 hours work, 10 hours pay, so this is like bonuses or more than expected coming in, but in two minds about what to do because of a third party interference. It's only little, it's minimal, it's more annoying than anything else. So I'm wondering whether he gets the new job, his pay increases, you can do more things, you can sort out more things, and somebody sort of taps on the door about trying to be involved in your journey. Medically speaking, because you're female, it's showing me male hormones. I feel it's something to do with a female problem, in imbalance there. But your thought pattern is your worst enemy. Focus on the positive, not the negatives about the situation. Okay? All right, let's reset for the last 4 minutes. All right. Make sure these are upright. Okay. What's coming towards Erica in February? Hey there, Astro Love. Now it is 12:30 here. The people might be coming in for their lunch. Oh, they are right now. So Astro Love, yeah, I could probably do a recording for you. What's coming towards Erica for February? Good luck, Erica. Oh, are you going to a wedding or invitation or something? You got 10 of Cups, first card out. Reunion, celebrations, happiness, love. Financially, you're going to be balancing the books in February, and then there's some kind of payment or something coming out. Medically speaking, there could be a minor procedure there to balance something out, or it could be some kind of therapy that's needed. We also have, again, looking at the finances in February, working out what things you can cut out, what things you can take on. Someone's being a bit stubborn with something here. Someone's holding on with the past here. I don't know if it's you, Lance, or somebody interfering, but you will work it out and start to work forward. Now, again, you've got something to do with a baby news here. Normally a baby, if there's no baby, nobody pregnant around you that you're involved with, it can just mean a new beginning, it's starting on something fresh, a new project, a new job, whatever it may be. We also have you again assessing the finances. Now, in regards to medical thing, you need to sit down and keep a journal from day to day. What you're eating, how much sleep you're getting, all those sorts of things to see what the pattern is. I also feel that financially in February you're going to be assessing the finances between you and Lance. What money's coming in, what bills have you got to pay, what stuff can you let go of for now. Like if you're paying for 10 channels, do you need 10 channels or can you do with 5? There is a time of recovery coming up in February as well. It can mean procedure or surgery of some kind, but then it's just showing recovery here. Medically speaking, this looks like an imbalance with you. Like something's too high and needs to come down, or something's too low and needs to come up. You're not quite yourself here. Yeah. All right. Let's see the bottom of the deck. There's some good and some not so good. Work-wise, it's just looking like going to work and feeling like you're not appreciated, but then some extra little bit of money comes in, and then some kind of payment here that goes up. But make sure you're organising where that money's going. Any extra money coming in, where is it going? Somebody may do something stupid. We got energy here of be careful with your well-being. Don't take risks that you don't need to take. Now, medically speaking, it could be somebody's offering you a new medication or something. Make sure you do your research. How long's it been available? What sort of side effects are there? And maybe even a second opinion, because we have a young doctor and an old doctor in the reading. So medically speaking, you may be seeking out a second opinion before you move forward. Don't jump on anything too quickly. Your Fool is your outcome here. Now, when I said somebody might do something stupid, I meant like decide to jump out of a plane. You know, go bungee jumping, or jump on a skateboard when you're too old for that, or, you know. So just be careful of injury. I'm seeing injury possibility in February. So if you see the hose has been left across the garden and think, oh, you know, I could trip over that if I walked out at night, move it. Don't think about it, move it. Avoid catastrophe. Well, there was no catastrophe there. It just looked like something silly that might happen. All right, let's do your yes and no's now. Thank you for the donation. Okay, so this is just energy reading as well as yes and no. The people that are sitting in here, I might put my hearing aids in so you can hear me more clearly, Astro Love, and we can get your reading done. I'm not going to move from here. It seems okay at the moment. But we will put a close to the room now. So Astro Love, if you're still there, we will put a close to the room. Okay, so Astro Love, we're not going to do your reading. I'm having connection problems right now for some reason. You know what it might be? All the people coming in this room using the internet source. And it might be cutting mine back. So let me just see which internet I'm on before I do this last bit for Erica. I've just switched it to my own data, which I paid for, which I was really pissed off about. All right, here we go, Erica. Your first question is no, maybe, maybe. So whatever you were asking, it's telling you. Now, the fox can be someone being sneaky or sly, but the fox can also mean do something quickly, do it now, don't wait. We've also got this wanting to get here, so you're sort of in two minds about which way to go with something, and you're deciding about taking a chance on something as well. Like I said, be careful, possible injury or something floating around. And I think last time I seen that for Crystal last year at some time, she ended up breaking a bone or something, so be careful when I see stuff like that. All right, your second question is yes, yes and maybe. You've been told about commitment, getting on board with something and solid commitment, having support and trust and honesty going on here. And then we have, make sure you know everything before you move forward. It did come out upside down, so it might be telling you that you may think you have all the information, but maybe don't. If we're looking at a medical thing, and if there's anything inside of you going, doesn't sound right, do your own research, and if need be, go get a second opinion before you move forward with anything, okay? Oh, 2 ligaments in the foot, ouch. I'm still getting pain in a bone that got chipped in the ankle. They called it a broken bone, but it was a piece of bone chipped off in the side of the ankle, and the tendon got overstretched. When the rain is coming, my foot hurts like hell. If we go walking and I take off my shoes and walk in the water, in the sand, my ankle just aches and aches and aches. And that was like 3 years ago now. 3 years ago when I broke my ankle. All right, we're finished for the day. These people, there's more and more coming in for their lunch. So I think I can go, yeah, I might go into the room adjoining so that these people can have their lunch in peace. And hopefully, if the music is not playing there, I'll go back on live, okay? If the music is playing there, and Astrolove, if you have donated, I'll just record it and send it to you, okay? Anyway, everybody, I'll either be back online. If I'm not, I should be back online tomorrow. Now, if you want to get online earlier, you need to get online when it's my time here around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So whatever that time is for you, that's when I'm normally on live, okay? Unfortunately, I've chosen a place that nobody used to come in here, and then for some reason they all decided to have their lunch in here, and I thought they wouldn't because of the heat. There's a lot of heat coming in here, and the worst thing in the world is to sit eating a hot lunch in the heat and having mist go everywhere all the time. Anyway, can't be helped, so I'll catch everybody either in the next 10 minutes or so or tomorrow. Okay, I'll try my best. I'll just have to see if the music is on next door. If the music's not on, I have to make sure the television's not in the background. And yeah, so I'll either be doing private readings in the next room or I'll get back online. All right, take care, and I'll talk to everyone soon.